Okay, here we are again. We're back on the repair of the rear ram doors. This is the one I was working on. I believe I've got this pretty much finished now, or essentially as finished as I can kind of make it. I'm a welder. I'm not a body man. So let's see. Let me try to zoom in a little bit here if I can. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. All right. I've got this all pretty much nailed together. We're back in here. These. What I did was after I welded it, I ground it as best I can. It's essentially flush now with the panels. And everything has, well, gee, it's like it's supposed to be. It's actually it feels like it belongs. It's kind of structural again. I'm thinking that what it is that the outside edge here and then over here the inside edge are probably going to be, or may wind up being, partially visible. I was, hopefully able to grind these in. There's still, in my opinion, I think there's still plenty of material here for the body man to do whatever, whatever he has to do. I assume all he can do is just, continue grinding or sanding or whatever, and then spot putty it in or whatever it is they do now. I'm not sure. I don't think anything in here as we come across in here, and then up towards the top, I'm pretty sure the panel will cover all of this, all of these areas. So I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it has to be overly neat there. Because the reason I'm thinking this is because if you look around out here, follow my finger here, I think the panel kind of runs up right about, in this area. So some of that might wind up being visible. If I'm not mistaken, I think when my friend said when he took it apart, he did, once he realized what had happened, he said he could see some of the, the cutaway even with the panel on. So I guess, again, that's where, hopefully, I'm sure the body man will do a fine job of getting that all blended in. So that's the passenger side pretty much done. I've already started working on the driver's side, and I guess let me cut away and I'll show you my progress on that. Okay, now we're back over on the driver's side here. You can see, well, as I had mentioned, it's essentially, it's a carbon copy. I mean, they cut this thing exactly the same way as they did the other side. So again, I'm sure there was purpose. I just don't know what the hell it could have possibly been. I've made some progress over here. I've got the, let's see, let me try to zoom this in. I've got this side welded in. Again, it's hard to keep this neat. This thing, like I say, it's about the sheet metal. It's about the thickness, really, of a paper towel. It's very, very difficult. Even with the copper, I'm backing it with copper strips. It's still quite difficult, to actually get this to weld. It's just so thin. And I don't do much of this. I'm an industrial welding guy, heavy equipment and things of that nature. Normally when I do light gauge work, it would, be a TIG or something like that, and that certainly wouldn't fly here. So, same thing, on the inside here, is I've got that pretty well squared away, and now I'm just going to probably be finishing up coming across the top, and then we should have it pretty much done. Again, as I was mentioning, I don't think the actual top part and the bottom part I don't think will be visible to the eye. I think that's completely covered with the panel. Just these outer edges, I think, is where the body man will have to work his magic, because I think that these might be somewhat visible. So that's why I'm guessing those will have to be neat. And again, once I'm done with the welding, I'll grind these down just to make it a little easier for the body man. And I'll bring you back. I'll bring it back when I've got this more finished up. Boy, it's a shaky guy here with this thing. Okay. Let me cut away again, and I'll see about doing some more of this. Okay, we got a little more filling going on at the top. Got most of that closed up. We're just gonna have to continue along from about here, and we'll just run that across to there, get that closed in, bring it right around over to the corner, and then that'll be, I guess, pretty good on the welding. Then I'll start grinding that in, and we'll see how it comes out. We'll come back in a little bit once we've got that done. Alright, that seems to be all done now on the welding. Let's see, that top part was a little tricky because it's tough to get in there and back it up with something. I was using little copper strips to hold in my hand and back it up, and it's a little tough to get in there, but I think that's about it. We've pretty much got it covered now on the welding. I'm gonna try to dress it off, grind it off a little bit, just like I did on the other side, make it a little neat, and then hopefully that will be okay, and the body man will be able to work with that. So let me start on that, and we'll see how it comes out.